Hey everyone, hope you all are doing well. Today I am going to discuss about the ecological interdependence and interactions. Yes, in broadly there are two categories of the interactions. One is positive interactions and another one is negative interactions. You can get the point from the name, that is positive interactions. So there are positive effects should be occurred, and from the negative interaction there should be some harmness and also some negativity. Okay, so let me discuss you. First, I will make a chart and that is will be easier to you to understand. Okay, so there are different types of interactions. First is mutualism. Let me tell you an example in our life rather. So basically when you are helping your friend in physics examination and that friend will help you in the chemistry or biology examination. So this is called mutualism and this is called the positive relationship between you and your friend. Yes, so this is mutualism. So in biology I need to declare or I need to say some example. So what is that? Something like lichen. So lichen is the association, live association between algae and fungi. So in case of algae, they do something like they make some organic substances and they will provide it to the fungi, and the fungi incorporated some inorganic substances from the soil and then it will make them or it will provide them to the algae, right? So the algae and the fungi, they are interacting with each other and they are helping each other. So here the species A and species B both are getting benefited, right? Both are getting benefited. So for the both species it should be plus sign. In case of commensalism, what is that? The commensalism basically when one species is benefited and the other species is neither harmed nor benefited. Okay, let me tell you one example. In case of sea anemone, so which is coelenterate, in case of sea anemone, they can attach themselves or they can find their habitat in the hermit crab. So the hermit crab carries them from one place to their feeding site or to their reproduction site. But here the hermit crab is neither helped nor harmed. Okay. So in case of hermit crab, it should be 0. But in case of sea anemone, it should be positive. So these two are basically the positive interactions where there are no negativity, there are no harmfulness. Right? In the other hand, the parasitism and the competition both are the negative interactions. In case of parasitism, suppose there are different types of parasites, they want a host. A primary host or a secondary host or both of the host for their survival. That means they want a host for their reproduction, for completing their life cycle, for getting foods. But in the another hand, they can harm the host and they should harm for their survival. So this is particularly known as parasitism. And there are two types of parasitism like ectoparasites, endoparasite. In case of endo, when they enters in the bodies of the host, or ectoparasite, that is when they are attach themselves on the surface of the host, but in the both cases, that is endo or ecto, basically both hosts are getting harmed and the parasite are getting benefited in this case. Okay, so the species, if the species A is parasite, then it should be plus, and species B is host, then it should be minus. Okay, so the last one is competition. Competition is not helpful for students also. Okay, so in ecology and all, that means rather in biology it is not helpful. So when competition appear, when the sources or the foods or the abiotic factor they are using to their survival of species A and species B are similar. Suppose they are occupied the same space, they are living for the same food, then competition appears. Like in the same classes, when they are craving for or they are searching for the same score, then competition appears. Just like that, in the ecology, in the particular biology we can say, and in that case the competition appears between two individuals when their resources, when their abiotic factors, when their space are similar. Okay, so this is also the negative interactions. So it should be negative for both of the participants. Okay, species A harm the species B, and the another species B should harm the species A. This is competition. Both are getting harmed. So this is one of the negative interactions. Okay, and competitions can be divided into two types: inter-specific competition and also intra-specific competition. Inter, I-N-T-E-R, that means between two species in a, between two different species in a community. But when it comes to intra-specific, then it should be between two individuals in a population. Okay, this is all about today's lesson, where you can get the different types of interactions, and also it is very important, and you should remember the chart, because different questions asked about this positive and negative interactions. Okay, so this is it for today. Hope you can understand it, and if you like my video, please like, comment and share. So this is it. Till then, take care of yourself and your